I neglected to show off the Arectaris' bonuses. +3 strength, +3 skill, +10 speed. Though the Arectaris does weigh 17, so that's 35 speed at max. But still, with this weapon, Kelik is a multi-weeb life form. His stew levels just go absolutely insane. Also, the turn is a bit different here because I had to load back to that last save state I made. Just so I have a chance of saving this bitch over here. Keeps dying because, lol, I show up in a really, really bad spot. I mean, come on! I mean, come on, what the fuck are you doing, Rachel? You spawn in the middle of a bunch of enemies that have a chance to pretty much kill you instantaneously! Look at this sniper here. That hero and that sniper gang up on Rachel, which they will. She dies instantly. She has pretty much no reckless regard for her life. And her stats don't help. And no, she does not have amazing growth. She only has decent growth. Oh, look at that. She dodged. That never happens. Meanwhile, Frederick is a fucking boss and does not take this shit serious. Like, look at what you fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Excuse me? God damn it! Barely reach her, fuck. How far can you move? Okay, move to here. Okay. The hero's on the way, for fuck's sake. Die, please! You on my team right now! You're Senator Frederick, are you not? Tall, bulky man in green armor at Magnus's palace. You fit everything I know about. I'm surprised. I did some investigating into it, I won't lie. Hardly anyone knows anything about the politicians behind Magnus. Most recently, it was like you even exist to us. Exactly the point! We just got introduced to the senators like 2 chapters ago. Well, Frederick 2 chapters ago. And the rest of the senators 1 chapter ago. Both to the plot of the game and to those players! They're just basically out of fucking nowhere. Regardless, your tone and manners just show something to say to me. Astute. I wish to join your ranks to help us defeat the Beast General. Was this betrayal? As long as you don't get in our way, I have no problem. Just know that I don't take all the backstabbers. You may have Magnus in our ranks already, but I will not let my guard down for even an instant. Magnus has a reputation. So Frederick joins. Frederick, you're cool. You would stay on my team forever. You! Rachel, they have allowed us to join forces. You will now be following their command.
That's perfect. We won't fail. Right, Father?
Stay here! Chug that elixir! Don't move! Seriously, woman, who's brave to come with a winter bow as well? Oh, ho, ho. I'm a short little woman, but hey, I've got a really heavy bow! What the fuck? Blazer has addressed this in some respects, like, yeah, people die in war. Sometimes I give you some enemies that just can't seem to save. Some people just can't seem to save because, you know, it's war, people die. Admirable, but that doesn't really help in the terms of overall game balance. Because I don't buy that shit for 1 second. I would at least make her somewhat usable in the final chapters. Her stats barely make her usable against the mooks of this map, and forget her fighting the bosses. That is not happening. Ever. Unless you like pump her full of stat boosters, which I actually do. Just because, lol. Hey, you critical. Actually, no. Why would I even bother? You know, Frederick and Rachel always come out as a bit of an anomaly to me. Just thinking about them. Like, back in chapter 25, when Landmark said, "Oh, hey, you can go to see your daughter now." Oh, there's that camera glitch again. No, before that, if you're too slow on the mark, Galagar will just warp in right here and just kill both of them pretty much on the spot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If I get this chest and don't move, everything will be fine. Let's see if I can get him close enough to where he can retreat already. Here should do it. I'm doing so bad for weaklings. I suppose I should go back and protect the throne now. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. At least now I can unleash all my magical power. No more holding back. Celica, give me your power.
I'm not related to you.
So yeah! Galagar just summoned a bunch of level 20 mooks just to join the fun, and they all drop weapons. Though they're not exactly very good. Well, that filler's okay, but they're at this stage in the game, all of these are not exactly very good. To be quite honest. And Galagar! Jesus! When did this become FE10? Holy shit! He loses his extra one. He loses 100 evasion because now he's on the throne. So now you can actually hit him, but his stats go way the hell up. Okay, before I go back to talking about Freddy and Rachel, I want to talk about the whole banning Alice a bit. Because Blazer, remember, he banned her because of all the triangle attack and would bypass the whole I have 200 evasion, you could probably kill me that way. But there will be one easy way to just simply circumvent that and keep Alice deployed. How about maybe maxing out his defense at like 50 or something? That's a thought! That way, no matter how powerful they can be, they won't be able to damage him. Even with their triangle attacks. Just some food for thought. Anyway, back to Freddy and Rachel. Now, I said that when he talked about when Landmark gave the order to go to the Chamber of Life, You know, probably would have been a much more interesting side chapter instead of fighting that dragon in chapter 25X. Seeing the Chamber of Life! On its own, that conversation had very little context. And it just came out of the blue and felt really awkward. But if 25X was to see that whole thing happen, see Frederick going in, seeing Rachel being captive, getting them out, having them join them right there and then, maybe Rachel being a little better, maybe she can find the Phosphora while she's there, and they can have a friendly father-daughter bonding moment. I don't know, I think that would be a much better chapter. It would get Frederick and Rachel to join early, it would build their backstory, and we get to see what the fuck the Chamber of Life is all about! I don't know, this is just me putting in my 2 cents, trying to provide ideas, but it's food for thought. Also, normally when you ROM hack Fire Emblem, GBA Fire Emblems, you can't have stats go above 31, because if you reset, there we go, they all go back down to ridiculously low numbers. But Blazer somehow found a way to fix that. I think he has some ASM to work around. He had an ASM workaround for that, which is cool. Prevents them from being cheapened out like that. I want to use Ultimate Weeb Sword because he's enough of a multi-weeb life form. No, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy more stat boosters. More stat boosters! And then everything was fine. Obsidian! Though sadly the Obsidian does not provide any bonuses. Although it probably should, be quite honest. Like, I don't know, maybe defense or something? Then again, having 25 might is pretty good regardless, so I guess that's enough. So what have we learned so far on this map? Galagar is a dick, you could probably make a much better choice for 25X, and you could probably fix the whole him being killed by triangle attacks by just giving him better defense. Those are just some ideas. And this is me rambling, just trying to make sense of this shit, but I'm just trying to play this so I can finish this. Also, I'm gonna have to go back down and kill everyone here, because one of the secrets for this game is, you have to kill everyone in the map before you kill Galagar. That is going to take a while, and I'm just going to probably do that off-screen. Ooh, double. Holy shit, 26 speed. Please die. Hey! Free physic! Look at it. I can't hit him at all, Paul. GG. Yeah, let's get that Swordmaster out of here first. There it is, Killing Edge. Lol. Even with this assassin's really high speed, he can't do shit when this thing weighs a shitload. And he died. Hey, look, another useless weapon. That isn't useless! Windy. Oh, we're full! Looks like we're full on items! Oh no! Looks like we're gonna have to start discarding shit. What a world, what a world. Oh, here come the other guys. Actually, while you guys are here, you can probably make yourselves useful by taking all the excess shit that we don't need anymore. Fuck that shit. Fucking winter bone, your shit life. You keep on trucking, Shadow. I'm not gonna keep going until I get rid of all of the guys here, and then I'm just gonna cut when everyone else is dead. Everyone dies, Silver Axe. Obsidian. Killer Lance, another one. Steel, we don't need that anymore. Or this. Or this. Let's see what else we don't need anymore. This. There isn't really much for me to say else, because it's just I'm just waiting to get to Galagar. That's it, pretty much. That's when the true fun can start. Hey there, Harry, you can't do jack all. Alright, let's start healing people. Because, you know, it's something to do. Gone. And that dude is a brave axe, that warrior up there. Oh. More useless shit I'm gonna have to throw away. Once that warrior goes, I'll see you back when I have everything freaking all mopped up. Don't need another one of these. Or this. Or any of these. Ow. That would have been pretty cool if she actually managed to get the kill there. Heal you up. And then he died. I got a Brave Axe. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, I'll get rid of this. And then there were a shitload of many more enemies, so I'll be right back when I commit mass genocide! Okay, so, chests are the only thing that are left now. Boys? I enjoy another Phoenix's sword, that's pretty cool. Another energy ring. And here we have another sword slayer. And lastly, a Craze staff, or Berserk staff, but it's not really that useful considering that... This is not spoilers, but... Consider that pretty much every enemy after this guy is going to be boss fights, so it's going to be pointless to have that. So, who wants to die first? I'm impressed, I'm amazed we can actually double them. Fucking crit bonuses, how do they work? Levion has the Iron Rune on our team. I can have him start. Oh, jeez. It's not really helping that this guy has 100 base evasion and a crit bonus. Everything I spent the past 10 years for, I will convert into magic, and all of that magic I will use to crush you! Take this! So this boss theme is actually from Treasure of the Rudras, which is another square... Oh, shit! It's another Squaresoft RPG. Lol. It's an old school Squaresoft RPG that never got localized because, well, my buddy Kelser is actually let's playing that game right now. You can go check that out if you want. Inferno Wing less. I want to challenge myself and not use Kelik because really he makes the bosses too. He's pretty much the only thing that, like, he's like the saving graces of these bosses, really. And as such, I will make it a challenge to not use him. So let's see how Inanna does. Yeah. Now die! I pretty much have to hope that he equips the Valence, because that weighs him down a shitload. It's pretty much the only chance you've got of the fighting chance of actually hitting this guy. While trying to use Anakin to fight him. It's a hilarious concept, and it's probably not going to work. I wonder if I can get a critical on camera. For that, make an save state. Take this! Oh. We're getting somewhere. Make another safe state. Hey, everyone! I don't want you all dying! Hyper healing. Or ultimate healing. Another safe state. One way to the turn, see if he actually pulls it off. Eduardo! Come on, you can do it. Oh, I don't want you dying. I want you to see, I want to see the critical. Yes, yes. Care to actually show it off?
Kelik, I don't understand. You're the same as me. Why are you doing this?
No, Galagar, I'm not. I know my life was ruined by one person alone. And I will take my revenge on that one person alone. I've already heard of your story, Galagar. You've killed so many people to avenge your one sister. And in doing so, how many people have you made feel the same pain? Truth pause!
No, you're wrong. My sister died because of a foreign plague.
Actually, your description says she died from an assassin. Vatican Assassins, mind you.
And the people responsible for that are your foreign lands. You should take responsibility for my sister's death.
Wow, wow, whine, whine, bitch, bitch, moan, moan. Shut the fuck up, Galagar.
For every Louise family deaths. Everyone's deaths!
Galagar, I may be a villain, but do you think yourself righteous? Because if you do, then with this sword, I shall slash the weight of all your sins upon you. Interesting effect.
You are wrong!
I have to see the critical. We must see the critical. Come on, show it off. Show it off. Why aren't you showing it off? Messing around with Arens, maybe. Show off the critical hit, damn it! Oops. Come on! I'll give you $1, mate! Messing with Arens! Show off the critical hit! Oh! Damn it, I skipped it! Come on!
Fear me!
I
am the ultimate weeb, not you! Die!
Fucking swag flip. All of that swag flip. That's a great thing. A fucking swag flip. Okay, we let you live long enough. Bye.
I'm sorry, Celica. Even with your power, I wasn't strong enough. Where did I go wrong?
I don't know. How about trying to kill everyone? Just because your sister died of Vatican Assassins? Anyway, Secret 4. Erase the noise. Anyway, also defeating him, we get every S-rank spell. It's too bad only the Luminola is going to be useful to me. So what's your sob story?
It's over.
If Galagar finished, Magnus should surrender. Not yet, Anakin. This isn't over until the people who started this acknowledge their crimes and atone for them. Galagar may be too wounded to fight, but... Anakin, there's something I need to tell you. What? Right now? Yeah, Galagar needs to hear this. 10 years ago in Valencia, a man became infected with a disease. It was caused by a mineral in the ground with a deadly gas fume. That man lived all alone in the woods, and he soon became sick from the gas, which intoxicated the very ether in his body. Okay, where is this going? He traveled to Magnus, hoping to find some magic that could cure him. But instead, the disease became like a virus, and started to infect Magnians. However, no one noticed, and the man ended up begging the Emperor for help. Emperor Richard the Benedict was known for his compassion and heard his plea. Galagar, you know the rest better than I do. Oh? I heard this from my brother, but I want to hear it from you. So, you gonna spill it? Soon, the first doctor that scum had come in contact with became ill. And then, one by one, everyone the man came even close to fell victim to the newfound ether intoxication. So what is this, like the ether stream in Xenoblade Chronicles, where if you fall in, your body becomes poisoned, and you die on the spot? Of course, by the time that people realized what had happened, it was too late. Emperor Richard fell sick. My sister was an extremely gifted mage, despite being only 13. Holy shit. Our parents were too. They'd already passed away. Shit life. And so my sister traveled to this very palace, so that she could try to cure Emperor Richard, but even she failed. After being exposed to the toxic ether, she became sick as well. More and more victims came about. Landmark Holton and I were all chosen to be Imperial Generals. Because, like His Majesty, we lost our families to that scum! My sister was all I had left. Because Richard the Benedict showed that Valencian mercy, we all suffered. If you sickly, cruel-hearted Valencia ceased to exist, if all of you the other countries didn't have to bring us down, my sister would... What the fuck, mate? Just because your sister died and you go on a whining rampage, that gives you the right to kill everyone? Excuse me, no, it doesn't work that way. Grow the fuck up! Your sister wouldn't have died, and neither would my best friend. What? Your brother killed him! I read your mind earlier! Yeah, he did. But it was thanks to Magnus' order that he did. What are you talking about? We still haven't finished telling your story, have you? Fine, I'll continue. Once it was found that the man from Blitz had caused this, the Imperial Knights quickly took action to subdue and kill him. However, it was too late. Before they could even execute him, he died. We knew that everyone else only had a few more days to live. His Majesty, Emperor Louis, hadn't been infected. The senators decided they would protect him and as many nobles as they could, and that everyone else would have to die alone, but he'd infect someone else. When I heard that, I realized I would never see my sister again. I was only 7, but I still understood everything. The senators planned to set fire to the woods the Valencian had traveled to get to Magnus. They would blame the Emperor's death due to heart failure, and Louis, only 20 years old, would become the new Emperor. No matter what, they had to cover it up, and they did. Few knew of the transition, and even fewer knew of the real tragedy. Oh, this is flying over my head, mate. It's just blah 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 blah, excuses, excuses, excuse. They did more than that. They knew that anyone who lived in those woods might be infected with the disease, and could potentially cause more deaths. Thus they sent the only person on the continent who could silence the ether intoxication. Leon's an heir, the Sword Emperor, and thus the wielder of Imperius. With a sword that can dissipate ether, he could kill anyone before getting infected by the toxic ether itself. Wow, someone more stew than Kelik? Holy shit! I didn't think it was even possible in this universe. The fire wasn't enough. Humans are amazing at surviving. So Leon, and so the bastard who shares my same blood, set the woods, my best friends, and my home. Fire. We ran south as soon as we figured out what it was Magnus is doing. But my brother was faster and more prepared. He found us and caught up to us. That's when I realized I never wanted another friend. It meant that they would sacrifice themselves. I didn't want anything to do with them. Kelik. Shit life, Kelik. But listen, even though you're a Magnian, I don't hate you, and I don't hold you responsible. I'm fighting against you because there are people out there who suffer just like you and me, who don't have the power to fight. An Ethereum. That necklace of yours, it's an Ethereum, isn't it? That's where you got your strength from. Yeah, it is. My best friend is still with me, giving me the will to fight. I would never gotten this far without him. Even when we were kids, he was always stronger than me. And he would always look after me, even if I told him not to. We were both orphans, but he was like a real older brother. It's just like Celica and I. We're so much similar than I ever imagined, Kelik. Maybe so, but you and Emperor Louis directed your anger toward hurting people, not helping them. I have no right to preach you, but we took different paths. Sometimes we can't know if the path we chose is right or wrong, until we finally reach its end, whatever that may be. Alright, whatever. Right or wrong? I don't even know the differences anymore. My sister Celica died to a mass murderer from Valencia. I'm not even sure if that's true anymore. Was he truly a murderer? And did his origins matter? This power of mine, is it even mine to use? When my sister died, and I visited her funeral, I never saw her body, but when I passed by, a light flashed. When I woke up next, I had a heterochromia iridium. This pink eye of mine is an Ethereum. My sister was very gifted in magic. She should be the Mage General, not I. However, fate had other plans in store for you. You gained the power, and what you did with it was up to you. Galagar, right now, we need to find the Emperor and make him stop. Too many people will suffer as it is. This can't continue. Kelik, they aren't anywhere in the palace. They must be elsewhere. That's the thing. I have a feeling we won't be able to find them. Galagar, I must know. Where is the Emperor? Where are the senators? Where is Leon? As you said, they are not here. They've already fled, all the way to Blaine. Whoa, that far? To Blaine? How? Where could they be in Blaine that they could flee to? The Hall of Emperors. It's underneath the ground of Blaine. They say the 7 heroes used it as a meeting place after the falling. That is, where they first came to this land, a millennium ago. Okay. There's only one way to get there from here. Kelik, Anakin, you aren't Magnians, but you're not bad people. Well, you realize this now after you killed like thousands of people just to get your way. Fuck you. Kelik, his magic power is building up again. This ether is enormous. I definitely took the wrong path. I just hope yours doesn't end like mine, Kelik. If I had just expanded my world, I didn't think loving my sister could be wrong. But I forgot that we all have people we love and lose. This is my last of my ether, and the last of Celica's.
Finish what I started.
I will, Gallagher.
And so we warp away. Don't feel bad for Galagar, and while Kelik's sob story is all nice and all, I still don't like him. Sorry. Shit life. But anyway, we're at the end of our rope. Next time, it's the final chapter.